There is an online virtual world that I believe is tailor-made for the older person. People like myself, possibly people like you. I mean, it's made for everyone, but it particularly caters for people who have or who are 50 years or more. And I'd like to show you in this video how to access it and the basic steps to start off with. In your browser, type in Second Life. I'll just add .com, but I don't think it's really necessary. And it will take you to a page that gives you the location of their website. So click on that, and then it will open up the website, the home page of Second Life. And you'll have a number of options here, but down on the bottom left there you see it's got join free, and I recommend you click that, and it will come up with this start your Second Life registration form. And you need to pick a username and a password. Once the account is created, you'll be prompted to choose an avatar from a selection of starter avatars. Now, I'm not going to go into that's a whole different ball game entirely, but I will list in the description below a couple of videos on YouTube that could help you if you do wish to look at how other people have utilized that function and how they navigated creating a starter avatar. Okay, so you've picked your username and password, and then you download the viewer. You'll be shown this screen, and you have to list your username down on the bottom there and your password, and then you log in. Once you log in, you'll find yourself on an onboarding area for new users called Learning Island. There you can learn to move, to chat, to fly, to interact with objects. You don't have to follow their short tutorials, but I recommend you do, because it'll save you a lot of angst in the future. And from there also, if you wish, you could teleport anywhere, but you'll be encouraged to go to Welcome Island, where it has been set up primarily to assist with socialization, so that you can meet other people, other residents, and also learn more about Second Life and what's in it. So let's go to Welcome Island now. When you land at the Welcome Hub, the first thing you will notice is that you're at the Quick Start Guide, which is where we are now. Not exactly where I'm standing, but if you walk inside, you will see this circle here. And this circle is where you will land. And what you can do is you can follow those arrows. You start off in one of these circles here, and if you stand in it, that video in front of you will start, and it'll give you a couple of minutes of information about how to move around and how to interact with people in Second Life. So if we walk along the arrow after we've seen that video, we'll come to another video. This one's interacting with Second Life. It talks about camera controls and what is an experience and test your skills, etc. Then you walk along further, and there's one about communicating, and the blue panels on either side give you an idea of what will be covered. And then you keep walking after you've listened to that, and you get to the point where it says, oh, this is the end of the orientation, well done, and then you can continue on. If we continue on, you will find that on the left here is a community exhibition. So let's go in there and see what it is. Here we are in the exhibition area, and you can see there's lots of areas to visit here. The one we're standing in front of right now is the focus area, and the focus is the arts community of Second Life. There's more than one community, but this is one of them. They have a magazine that they put out regularly that you can subscribe to. It's all free, of course. As we move further on, we'll see what else is available here. And next door is the equestrian community of Second Life. And if you click on that blue area there, you will find that you are teleported actually, into an equestrian area where you can learn to ride horses. And all you do is you click on them and you're able to sit on them, like so. We won't go for a ride. I don't know if this one will let us in the welcome hub area, but it gives you a lot of options of what you can do with a horse. Like up on the top here, it's got listed the kind of actions you can take, like it can spook, buck, rear, reward. Lots of fun things to do on horses in Second Life. Okay, let's have a look at what else is around here now. Here we have the Circle Mental Health Group. That is a group of people that are supportive of each other and of the communities around them in regards to mental health, and you can click to join their family. Here we have the Nature Collective, which, as the sign says, is a vibrant community dedicated to celebrating the wonder and joy of nature in Second Life through group events and more. This group here is Band of Brothers, which is basically the veterans of Second Life, not veterans in Second Life, but veterans in real life who have joined Second Life and formed a community here of like-minded people. Here we have a disability group exhibit for people who are supportive of or who suffer from a disability. They have community events very regularly, and they have campfires, dances, games, etc. And here we have the non-profit commons, which is basically a social group which connects other social groups. And once again, you can join them and find out what the breadth of communities, what kind of breadth of communities there are within Second Life. This exhibit is the sailing community of Second Life. There are many seaports within Second Life, and you can create and also res different types of boats, from ocean liners to dinghies, and you can commute around the coastline of Second Life. And here we have the drivers community of Second Life. There are many continents in Second Life with a great array of roads, and you can drive along them in any vehicle you can imagine. And you can join this community and enjoy rallies and such. And here we have Boys Town, which is a LGBTQ support group that is available in Second Life. If that is an area that you are interested in, you have all the opportunities to join that group just here in the exhibition. Alternately, if you don't feel like walking around, you can always take the chair tour, which is this here, where it's got a finger pointing on the button. So if we click on the button, there we have it, the chair appears. We pass our cursor over the chair, the seated symbol arrives, we click on that, and we are seated. And then we open up our dialog box and we're off. And you'll find that it will take you one by one to all of the exhibits in the exhibition area, and in the nearby chat box on the top left there, you see they'll give you a rundown on what each of the exhibits offer, and their benefits to new users. All the lazy people who don't wish to walk around, and in fact it's a good way because you won't miss any this way. It goes to all of them. But if you wanted to get off, all you have to do is go down to the bottom left here. There is a button called stand, and if we click on that, we jump out of the chair, which continues on its merry way, and we can continue on our way. So we'll go into the central welcome hub. They have a similar automatic tour guide there, where you can sit on this little chair and it'll take you around the whole of this welcome area. So that's the area that I wish to show you on this video, the starting welcome hub and the community exhibition area. In future videos I will interview some people about how they started and why they stay in Second Life, and also look at some of the more extraordinary, not exhibitions so much as creations in Second Life that is open to any and everyone. See you in the next video.